How's it, fellow adventurers? My name is Steph, and welcome to the last episode of Therapy Simulator. This is just for now, as when there is more big updates, we will obviously continue. In this episode, I want to get our secretary and then see how that is, and then this will be our first full month of being a therapist. Death anxiety, abandonment, and procrastination. Let's start the day. And yeah, the developer has added more employees. As you can see, secretary is now $4,000. It was always 6. So let's quickly pay our bills. There we go. Marketing manager of $6,000. She helps us to increase the number of patients that come to our to the office, and then an assistant therapist that will help therapy can enter sessions wish to skip, allowing you to deal with other tasks, which is awesome. And then we've got both our therapy pets, and the shop will come soon. So, oh, hello there. How are you? And then we will be able to talk to our secretary and stuff like that in the future as well, which is quite freaking awesome. I'm so happy that we can have our first employee. Abandonment. Oh, death anxiety was first, but sorry. Let me open the door for you, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Close the blinds and the door. And today we're going to be a good therapist. Not a bad one. Anthony Okwa, abandonment. Everyone I care about eventually leaves me, and I don't know why. Can you identify any patterns in how these relationships ended? Maybe you're pushing them. Okay, that sounds really painful, and I want to understand what you're going through. Yes. I'm not sure if talking about this will actually help me. Your feelings are valid, and we can work through this together safely. Thank you for saying that, because I really need support right now. My partner recently moved out and said they needed space from me. Of course they left. Okay, what do you think needing space might mean from their perspective? Let's create a plan. Okay. Maybe they felt overwhelmed by how much I needed constant reassurance. Recognizing the pattern is a huge step towards changing it. How could you ask reassurance in ways that feel manageable? So you admit, okay, so recognizing the patterns. Thank you. It feels good to finally see this clearly. I'm willing to try these new approaches and see what happens. You've done important work today, and I look forward to next time. Start that journaling practice and let me know how it goes. The first one. I feel like I can actually make progress now. Thank you. Not a problem at all, Anthony. Please let me know how it goes. How's it, Sigmund? How are you? Hello, love. Karen. Samuel, yeah, you were first. I'm sorry, dude. Another patient is coming in. I hope the secretary will help help him. Let's see how that goes. Let's close the door, sit down. So the developer has mentioned that they will be adding recurring clients and stuff like that in the future. Remember, this game is in early access, and they are working very hard on this. He's working very hard on this. He is a solo developer. So yeah, go and check out the game, wishlist it on Steam, and so on and so forth. Death anxiety. Samuel Chuang. I can't stop thinking about dying, and it's constant, consuming my entire life. What specific thoughts about death are troubling you the most right now? I keep imagining the moment itself, like what will it feel like? Those fears are valid. Have you tried writing down these thoughts when they occur at night? It started after my father passing away suddenly 3 months ago. Now, grief can trigger existential fear. Does this connection resonate with you at all? Yes, losing him made me realize I'll die too someday, and alone. Do you think fearing your own death is about being alone specifically? Understand that his death triggered these... yeah, let's go to that one. Yes, maybe if I understand the fear, I can manage it better. That is true. I think I have some tools now to face the anxiety better. I didn't really give you tools, bro, but okay. You've done important work today. Remember to be patient with yourself always. Try not to mess. Keep the momentum going, and we'll build on this progress next time. Actually, looking forward to the next session. Thank you for not a problem at all, Samuel. Good luck, and may it forever be in your favor. Okay, so I'm just putting off the lights because I don't want to pay electricity. Procrastination. Hello, sir. Overthinking. Please come in. I will help you after the procrastination lady. Boom. Sit. Hi, Mrs. Fatima, Mrs. Fisher. Say hello to Sigmund and Karen. How are you doing today, Mrs. Fisher? You are procrastination. I keep putting my everything off until the last minute, and it's ruining my life. What do you think is causing you to avoid these tasks? It sounds like you're really struggling with these tasks. I guess I've never really thought about it, why I do it. That's okay. We can explore the reasons together in a safe space. I don't know, maybe I'm scared of failing or something. Fear of failure is really common, and you're not alone in this. Thank you, that actually makes me feel a bit better about it. The worst part is I know what I need to do. Does knowing what to do make it harder when you still can't act? Yes, exactly. It's like I'm paralyzed even though I understand everything. Have you noticed if this happens more with certain types of tasks? Definitely, with big projects at work, less so with personal stuff. I think I understand myself better now, thank you. Keep noticing those patterns and we'll work on them next time. Don't overthink it, just notice and move forward. You've made real progress today. I understand today in understanding yourself. Thank you. I really appreciate your help. I would like it to have all of this go into more depth. It will be really cool because these sessions feel literally like 3-minute sessions, and it's too quick. It doesn't really dive into the stuff as much, and I would like it to do that actually. Hi, Mr. Banks. This is Sigmund. This is Karen. They are our supporting pets. Feel free to feel comfortable. I am here for you. I can't stop overthinking everything. It's driving me crazy. Overthinking. Okay, sounds like you're having a mental... Okay, what do you notice happen in your mind right before the overthinking starts? Let's start by identifying one specific thought pattern you can interrupt today. I'm not sure I can actually stop myself once it starts happening. Maybe you just enjoy, okay, try setting a timer for 5 minutes. It's okay to feel uncertain. We'll work through this together step by step. Thank you. I really need someone who believes I can get better. I do believe in you, Mr. Banks. Look at that mustache, dude. That is definitely dedication in doing things. Every small decision becomes the huge thing I analyze for hours afterwards. Hours on small decisions. Where do you think this need to analyze everything so deeply comes from? Maybe it comes from my childhood, when my parents criticized every choice I made. That must have been really hard, learning to doubt yourself so young. Understanding that root helps us see why your mind developed this protective pattern. That makes sense. I never thought about it as something protective before. I'm starting to see this might be something I can actually work on. Keep building on this awareness and practice the techniques we discussed today. The thing is, we didn't discuss any techniques. I would like us to discuss techniques in that to then have people that play this game as well as viewers to know how to deal with these things that they experience in real life, because all of these things are real stuff that we all live with every day. You've made real progress. Okay, build awareness and practice the techniques. I appreciate your help today. I'll keep working on these new techniques. Not a problem, Mr. Banks. Thank you very much. Shake, shake, shake. And have a lovely day. May the force be with you. This world is so, so awesome. Hi, Laura. OCD, feel free to come in. There we go. Thank you. You can come into my office directly, Laura. That's not a problem. There we go. How are you doing, ma'am? What is your name? Secretary. I would like to have names. That would be very awesome. But your name will be Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah. I will see you shortly. If anybody stands in the hall, please go and tell them to come in. I would love to help them out today as well. Mrs. Laura, please meet Sigmund and Karen. I check the door locks dozens of times before I leave home. Let's practice resistance. Okay. What do you think might happen if you check the locks fewer? That must be exhausting. All the doors checking for no... Okay. I worry my house will get broken into if I'm not careful enough. That worry makes sense, and we can address it together moving forward. I'm scared something terrible will happen if I don't check them all. We can work on... your fear is valid, even if your danger isn't as likely. We can work on gradual reducing the checking together over time slowly. So your fear is valid even if danger isn't as likely. You can't prove that danger isn't as likely. So it doesn't help you tell her that because she feels like she's in danger all the time. So basically choosing a waste hours, no. The checking starts small, but now it controls my entire daily life. How does the urge to check feel different at various times daily? The urge feels stronger right when I'm trying to leave the house. So basically you're trapped by... Does anything specific trigger the urge, or is it just the location? Recognizing the patterns is an important first step. Okay, urge just the location. I think it's mostly the location, but stress makes it worse overall. I'm willing to keep working on understanding these patterns with your guidance. I'm here for you, Laura, anytime, dude. You're making real progress here. Keep up the good reflective work ahead. Keep noticing those patterns and we'll work strategies next time together. So obviously, the game is going to remember what you tell these people. And then when they come back, then you go more into depth. So yet again, this is just the foundation of the game. And as we go deeper into when Laura comes and visits next week, for example, then we will have a proper discussion with her and ensure that everything goes well. And then we will actually talk about the triggers and all of that. I will. Thank you for helping me see things more clearly than before. Anytime, Laura. I really do appreciate you coming. Hi, Mrs. Saika. Workaholic. Oh, you and me both. Sophia, please go in. I'm waiting for Bye-bye, Mrs. Laura. Have a lovely day. Sophia, when you go and sit... There we go. There is your first squat for the day. Please go into my office. There is nobody else. Perfect. Sarah, how's it going over here? Please ensure my bills are paid and all of that is good. And yeah, the developer also mentioned that all of this will be available in the next update. I believe that update will come out early next year. Yeah, that feels weird to say. Sophia, please say hi to Sigmund over here. Sigmund, say hi to Sophia. And Karen, please say hi to Sophia. I do not like that Karen goes in and out the door the whole time. It's so annoying, actually. We should get a little dog door next to ours. I can't stop working, and it's destroying my relationship with everyone. I feel that. What do you think drives this need to work constantly? Let's start by setting... okay, work constantly. I guess maybe I'm scared of what happens if I'm not productive. Yes. What's one small step you could take to taste that fear today? Fear of slowing down is common, and it's brave to recognize it. Taste that fear today. My partner says I've missed every important event for the past year. Why do you think work feels more important than these personal moments? At least you're consistent, okay? Make a commitment to attend one important event this month without working. Important that personal moments. I think I feel worthless when I'm not accomplishing something measurable. So you're basically a robot. Where do you think you first learned to tie... Whoa. Where do you think you first learned to tie worth to accomplishment? Your worth isn't measured by productivity. You have inherited values as yourself, work to accomplishments. Probably my parents. They only praise me when I achieve things academically. That connection makes sense and helps me understand myself a bit better. Keep exploring that connection and we'll discuss it more next session. I will. I'm grateful for your guidance through this difficult topic. Anytime, Sophia, I am here. My door is always, that door is always open. Feel free to come make a turn throughout this week if you want. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Yeah, see, imagine just a little doggy door right there. That then you don't hear this the whole time while you're talking to your people. Sarah, anybody else on the list today? I know there's just walk-ins, but how is everything going over here? It is 3 p.m. Perfect. Let's close that. Wait. Bye-bye, Sigmund. Close my office door. Bye-bye, Karen. Bye-bye, Sarah. I do hope you're going to leave right after me. Here is the keys. Please lock up and ensure everything is secure. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, Sarah. And here is the secretary's office. Why do we have a secretary's office if she's just over sitting an hour? I would like the door to go in and not out. Because she's not going to be here. So what's the point? Assistant intern, marketing manager. So this will be $6,000. Storage room, yeah, and accountant. So I'm very excited to continue with this game. Currently, I'm waiting for, currently I'm waiting for more updates so that we can explore a whole lot more of this game. Because currently, it's just a repetitive thing, which is therapy at the end of the day, where you just come in and out the office and sort stuff out. So, yeah, and a lot of the patients, the first step of any, I wouldn't say mental disorder, but any mental thing, anything that you work with your patients, the first thing is just building the foundation, building the trust with your patients. Sarah, have you worked people in? Yes. Jealousy, anger management, and mood swings. So now what I would like, I don't want to use Sarah's computer the whole time. So what would be cool is to have my own computer here, which will also make sense for the future when we do Zoom calls and stuff like that, because I don't want to do Zoom calls over here. Jealousy. Mrs. Anderson, please come in. So then if we have our own PC or laptop or whatever, like in a corner or just like over here would be cool, because then you can go through there or over here. What doesn't matter. This would actually be better over there. Then you can do your Zoom calls over here and all of that for online patients. And then you can check your schedule and all of that on your own laptop instead of Sarah's laptop. Hi, Mrs. Anderson. You are jealousy. I can't stop feeling jealous whenever my partner talks to other people. That sounds really difficult, and I'm glad you're sharing this with me. I don't know, maybe I'm just being too sensitive about this. What if we worked on identifying specific situations that trigger these feelings? Being sensitive shows you care deeply about your relationship. Thank you. I was worried you'd think I was being irrational. Not at all. It's worse when my partner laughs with their coworkers at lunch. Does this stem from past experiences with trust or betrayal? Have you tried talking to your partner? Trust and betrayal. My ex cheated on me after becoming close to a coworker. That will definitely be a trigger. Makes sense. So you're projecting, okay. That must have been incredibly painful, and it makes sense you're worried. Yes, your ex cheated because you were probably too nope. Thank you for understanding. It will hurt to think about it. It helps to understand where these feelings might be coming from. Now, keep reflecting on this, and we'll continue exploring next week. Don't overthink it too much between now and our next stage. You're making real progress by recognizing these patterns. I really appreciate your help. Thank you. Anytime, Mrs. Anderson. Please be safe, and I will check you next week. Yes, have a lovely day. Mood swings, was it anger management? Ella, energy. Yeah. You see, like, I don't want to go in here the whole time. Ella and then cash. Cool beans. There's another patient coming in. You can stand on the outside. I'll be with you shortly. So, Mrs. Banerjee, whatever, Ella. I keep losing my temper at work and it's getting me in trouble. Let's work on some practical techniques. So what do you think triggers these anger reactions at work? I guess it's usually when people don't listen to my ideas. That's a very common trigger and we can definitely work with that. I'm not sure I can actually control it in the moment. Right, because giving up, okay, it takes practice, but you absolutely can learn to manage these feelings. Try counting to 10 and take deep breaths when you feel it building up. My boss said, if I lose control one more time, I'm fired. Let's explore, I'm not going to even read number one, let's explore what losing your job could mean. We should develop a specific action plan to prevent that from happening. What kind of action plan are you talking about? Start keeping a log of when you get angry and what happened. Do you write anger emails too or just yell at everyone? You're making real... Okay, let's keep a log. That's actually a good idea. I can do that starting today. Yes, that is a good idea because I've been a therapist for a month. I feel like I finally have some tools to work with now. Try not to get fired before I see you again. I believe in you. Keep practicing and come back next week. Remember to use those breathing techniques before you react at work. I will. Thank you for all your help today. Not a problem at all, Ella. Please be safe. Good luck. And yeah. Virginia Dennis, divorce. Okay. Mr. Cash Melton, please come in. You are mood swings. Okay. Cool. There we go. Awesome sauce. Mr. Melton, say hello to Sigmund and Karen. My moods are all over the place and I can't control them. So, let's explore what might be triggering. That sounds really difficult and I want to help you through this. I'm not sure where to start. It just happens so suddenly. Take your time. We can work through this together at your pace. Thank you. That really helps me feel more comfortable, yeah. It affects my relationships and my work performance too. Let's create a concrete plan. Have you noticed if certain situations constantly trigger the mood changes? Now that you mention it, conflict situations set me off quickly. Recognizing the pattern is an important first step forward. It feels good to finally be understood about this. I think we've made some good progress today. You did great work today. I'll see you. Maybe next time you can. Okay, keep tracking those triggers, and we'll discuss next week. I will. I appreciate your guidance today. Not a problem at all, sir. Have a lovely day. You can go in, ma'am. Anybody else? No. Okay. See, I would like the secretary to not have people stand here anymore. I would like it if the people now just walk in because we do have a secretary. So I think that would be quite cool. Let's just wait for this guy. There we go. Self-sabotage. Preston Lane. Cool beans. Oopsie. Let us close the door. Sigmund, say hi to Mrs. Dennis. Divorce. My divorce is finalized and I feel completely lost and broken. What's one small step you can... Okay, at least you're free. Tell me more about what feels more difficult right now. I guess I haven't really thought about what's coming next. If you're just winging it, that's understandable. This is a major life transition to process. Let's make a list, okay? I don't know if I'm ready to move forward yet. It's okay to take things slowly and honor your own timeline. Thank you. I need to hear that right now. The hardest part is sleeping alone after 10 years of marriage. Maybe get a body pillow. They don't hog the covers. Loneliness after intimacy loss is one of the divorce's deepest wounds. Yes, that's exactly it. Like a piece of me is missing. Grief has stages, and you're working through profound loss. That emptiness is real and valid. You're grieving a partnership. Grief has stages. That makes sense. I'm grieving what we had together. I'm glad I came today. This has been helpful. Well, at least you got some. Keep building on the progress. You're moving in the right direction. I'm glad this helped. You deserve support through the transition. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for coming, Mrs. Dennis. Good luck, and may the force be with you. Nobody else. Perfect. Mr. Lane, please go in. Anybody else? Have a lovely day, Mrs. Virginia Dennis. And yeah, come and talk to me anytime, dude. I'm always here. Sarah, how's everything going here? Did you pay my bills? No, you didn't. Okay, we are at 4,200, so I can't even get this. Damn it. Okay, let's talk to Mr. Lane over here. Sigmund, Mr. Lane, Sigmund. And Mr. Lane, Karen, right here. Karen, Mr. Lane. Preston Lane. Sounds so awesome. Sounds like a lawyer. I keep ruining good things in my life, self-sabotage, okay, in my life right when they start going well. When did you first notice yourself doing this? I'm not sure, maybe since I was younger. Understanding the origin can help us move forward together. I don't know if I can actually change things about myself. Of course you don't. Okay, let's identify one behavior you'd like to change first. Change is possible, even if it feels hard right now. I really needed to hear that today. I had a job promotion lined up and I stopped showing up on time. Start documenting when you sabotage and what triggers it. What do you think you were afraid would happen if you succeeded? Maybe I was scared people would expect too much from me. That fear makes sense given what you've shared. So you're rather, okay, what would realistic expectations look like for you? Maybe expectations that allow for mistakes and learning. I think I can actually work on this now. You've made real progress understanding yourself today. Thank you. I really appreciate your support today. Not the problem, Mr. Lane. I do appreciate you being here. We are level 12. I don't know what that means, but awesome. It is 2 p.m. Sarah, is there anybody that called in that want an appointment this morning? Well, this afternoon, because it is 2 p.m. and it's going past the time. I don't think anybody else is going to come in. Sarah, what do you think? I don't think so. Hey, okay, that's not a problem. Bye-bye, Sigmund. Bye-bye, Karen. Have a lovely evening. Food is in the corner or in the secretary's room. Bye-bye, Sarah. Have a lovely evening. You know where the keys is. Bye. I don't know what these rooms will be. That will probably be something cool. Maybe you can have like a support group or something. Like an AA support group or something like that. That would be pretty cool. So then, like, some nights you work till 3 p.m. and then some nights you are till 7 p.m. so you can sit on your couch. It will fast forward time, and then you've got a support room in a support group in one of these rooms for like I said, for AA, for NA, for anything, and it would just be so amazing. Secretary, that's just a useless room actually, because Sarah sits here by us. Hi Sarah, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Hi, Karen. And hi, Sigmund. There we go. Let's go and bills. Perfect. Calendar. So we've got control freak, narcissism, existential crisis, and agoraphobia. Agoraphobia. I don't know how to say that, but okay. Control freak, Mr. Davidson. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's close this door. That's fine. I want to close that door so that she can open it, close it behind her. Perfect. Chloe Davidson, please have a seat. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? I need everyone to do things my way or everything falls apart. Control freak. It sounds like you're carrying a lot of pressure to keep things together. I guess I just feel like if I don't manage everything myself, take your time. There's no rush to figure this all out today. What's one small thing you could let someone else handle this week? My team at work resents me because I micromanage every single detail. Maybe your team would work better if you were okay. What would happen if you did? Do you think you need to control? Okay, what to delegate? I'm terrified they'll mess it up and I'll look incompetent. What's the worst realistic outcome if someone made a minor mistake? That fear is valid, but consider how exhausting the burden might be. Minor mistake. I suppose the company wouldn't collapse over a small error or two, depending on what company you work in though. If it's finances, you don't want to make a mistake. So, what would I actually do different starting this week then? Start small, delegate one task and resist checking in on it constantly. Try not controlling everything, or don't. You're making real progress. Okay, let's go check in constantly. I'll try my best with that. See you next time. Oh, that was a quick one. A very quick one. What is next? Narcissism. Perfect. And then we've got existential crisis. Yes. Perfect. Welcome, Aria, Mrs. Khan. Please have a seat. Sigmund, say hi to Mrs. Khan. Narcissism. Everyone at work ignores my ideas but steals them later for themselves. So basically everyone's out to get the okay. Do you think there's a pattern in how you present your ideas? But practice how you can assertively claim credit for your contribution next time. I guess I could try that, but what if they just laugh? Your fear of their reaction is valid, but it shouldn't silence you. Yeah, thank you. It's hard admitting I'm scared of looking stupid. They formed a whole group chat without me after I proposed the project. Set up a meeting with your supervisor to address this exclusion directly. A group chat without you, what do you think being excluded from the chat means about you? That I'm not good enough or that they don't respect me. Not good enough for a group chat, okay. How does believing that affect the way you interact with them? Those feelings are painful and we can work through them together. Thank you, I've felt so alone dealing with this situation. That makes sense, but changing my behavior feels really overwhelming right now. Change is hard, but you don't have to do it all at once. Pick one interaction this week to approach differently and see what happens. Change is hard, you don't do it all at once. That really helps. I feel alone. I feel less alone now. Thank you. Not a problem, Mrs. Khan. Good luck. James, Mr. James, please come in. Anybody else? Damn. Work stress, okay, you are next. Whoa, just phased through the door right there. Let's close this one. A nice full reception area. I like it. Mr. James. I wake up every day wondering what the point of everything is. You are existential crisis. You're being ridiculous. That sounds really difficult and I'm here to help you through this. I just feel so lost and I don't know where to start. Let's identify one small thing that gives your day structure or purpose. It's okay to feel lost. We can work through this together slowly. Thank you. I really needed to hear that from someone. I feel like nothing I do matters in the grand scheme. What's one activity this week that made you feel even slightly engaged? I guess I felt okay when I was cooking dinner Wednesday. Cooking can be a wonderful way to create meaningful thought through nourishing yourself. Try cooking 3 times this week and notice how it affects you. That's a good idea. I can commit to trying that. I'm feeling a bit more hopeful about moving forward now. Remember to practice those strategies and track your progress daily. I will. Thank you for everything. Not a problem, dude. I really appreciate you being here. Mr. Wilkerson. Mateo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nobody else is here. Have a lovely day, Mr. James, with your Adidas shirt. Let's just close up here and close there. Have a seat. Perfect. Agoraphobia. Okay, I can't leave my apartment anymore. Everything outside terrifies me. When did you first notice these fears about going outside? It started about 6 months ago, after a panic attack downtown. I understand how scary that must have been for you. I don't know if I can ever feel normal again. Let's start with one small step you could take this week. Your feelings are valid and we can work through this together. Thank you. I really needed to hear that today. The grocery store feels impossible now. Even thinking about it makes me shake. What if we broke the grocery store into smaller, manageable goals? Specifically thoughts go through your mind about the grocery store. I think everyone stares at me and I'll collapse in public. People don't, okay, those thoughts are common with agoraphobia and we can challenge them. That makes sense. I can handle it all this way. This is the first time I've felt understood in months. You're making real progress and I'm here for you. Keep practicing, okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Thank you very much, Wilkinson. I really do appreciate, I think, Hayden or schizophrenia, Mr. Ingram. I don't know who was here first, but yeah, both will be helped today. There we go, schizophrenia, Mr. Yusuf Ingram. Say Sigmund, say hi to Mr. Ingram. Yusuf Ingram, schizophrenia. The voices are getting worse and I don't know what to do anymore. Can you tell me more about when these voices tend to be stronger? Let's work on using your coping strategies when you hear the voices. Stronger. They're worse at night when I'm alone and everything gets quiet. Sounds like you're enjoying the okay. That must feel very isolating when you're dealing with this alone. Have you been taking your medication at the same time each night? The voices tell me horrible things and sometimes I can't tell what's real. See, and now you didn't answer the medication answer. So I feel like this is, obviously it's scripted, but I feel like the conversation is so scripted, no matter what or which one of the good ones you choose, it then just continues with what's, yeah, it feels like, because he didn't mention any medication now, but yeah. Let's create a plan. Okay, the voices tell me horrible things this becomes real. Let's create a plan for when the voices become overwhelming like this. What do the voices typically say to you when they appear? They say I'm worthless and that everyone would be better off without me. Maybe the voices are just your conscience trying to tell you something. No, those must be real painful thoughts to have in your mind. Thank you for understanding how hard this is for me. I'm glad we could talk through this and figure things out. Keep track of your stress levels. Don't forget to actually follow. You've made real progress today. I'll see you next session. I appreciate your help. See you at our next appointment. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, ma'am. Guilt complex. Cool beans. Mr. Hayden, please come in with your beautiful mustache. Anybody else? No. Okay, cool beans. Kelsey Irvin. Guilt complex. Right, cool. Sigmund, Mr. Hayden. Work stress. I can't handle my job anymore. The stress is absolutely killing me. That sounds incredibly difficult and I'm here to help you through this. I guess I'm just not sure where to even start with it. Let's identify one small change you could make this week. Take your time, there's no pressure to have all the answers now. Thank you. It helps just knowing someone understands what I'm facing. My boss emailed me constantly, even late at night and on weekends. Oh, dude, I can understand that. It's such a pain. That's the problem with technology now, that people they've got your WhatsApp number, they've got your and you've got Teams on your phone. So every time they can just message and you can go on. It's such a pain in the bum. Have you considered turning off work notifications after a certain time? Oof, I have, but the anxiety of waking up tomorrow and starting work and you've missed like 400 messages. Why do you think you feel obligated to respond immediately? I think I'm afraid of disappointing people or seeming uncommitted. Okay, I'm feeling work stress. I'm feeling this guy. I'm feeling him, hey? Does this fear show up in other areas of your life? Now that you mention it, yes, especially with my family. This has been really eye-opening for me today. You've done excellent work today recognizing these patterns. I really appreciate your help. See you soon. See, and then that is what, oh my word, that's what this game actually helps with, is it helps you recognize things that's going on in your life, which I really do like. I want to close this door so that she closes it off behind herself. Let's just give Sigmund a little scratchy scratch. So this helps you realize stuff that's going on in your life, like work stress. It's very relatable. Then guilt complex. I feel guilty about everything, even things that aren't my fault. Let's start by listing. So your personally responsible. Okay, where do you think this pattern of guilt started in your life? I think she's going to say her childhood. I'm not sure, maybe from childhood, but it feels overwhelming right now. Understanding the origin helps us address the root cause from effectively. I guess I could try that. See, but I don't. This I was just making a statement, and now she says she guess she can try that. I didn't do, and I didn't say what we can try or do anything. Okay, but yeah. Pick just one recent situation and describe what happened without judging yourself. Yesterday, I felt guilt for not calling my mom back immediately. What would happen if you didn't feel guilty about that? Does your mom expect immediate response, or is that your own standing? It's my standard. It's my standard. Really, she's never complained about my response time. That's an important insight. You're holding yourself to unrealistic standards. Thank you for understanding. That really helps me see it clearly. We don't have anything red. We're just a caring professional. This gives me something concrete to work on between our sessions. Try not to overthink everything as usual on your way out. Focus on exercise. Focus on the exercises we discussed and track your progress. We didn't actually discuss any exercises. You're on the right path towards healthier thought patterns. I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. Not a problem, Mrs. Irwin. Kelsey, I really do appreciate you being here. It is 4 p.m. I'm going to charge you overtime. No, I'm just joking. Please have a good evening and work on what we have discussed. I will see you next week. Bye-bye, Sigmund. Bye-bye, Karen. Let's close the door. And Sarah, all good? Did we pay bills today? Yes, we did. Perfect. Sarah, have a lovely evening, and I will catch you tomorrow. See, now it's 4 p.m. Now imagine we've got 5 p.m. We've got a focus group in room 236 or something. It would be very cool. And like you've got an anger management group that you need to talk to with people and stuff. I like that idea. Okay, let's just start the next day. I don't care for all of that. We are so close to getting our second employee. Nice. Let us start. Good morning, Sarah. How are you doing? Let us... Vivian Tamura, hoarding. Anaya Clayton, academic pressure. Andreas Armenta, bullying. Let's start the day. Let's pay the bills, and we can almost hire you today. 3 good patients, and then we can hire our marketing manager. Please come in, Mrs. Order, Mrs. Vivian Tamura. Yeah, you can just pop in. I will follow you. There we go. Hi, Sigmund. Hi, Karen. Vivian, please have a seat. Thank you very much. Please say hi to Sigmund. Sigmund, say hi to Vivian. I can't throw anything away, and now I can barely walk through my house. Let's start by picking one small area to clear out this week. Wait, this is the first conversation we have. Why do we... Okay, what do you think prevents you from letting go of these items? I'm guessing I'm afraid I'll need things later or lose important memories. Our feelings are valid and we can work through this together. I don't know if I can do it. See, this is where you wanted me to answer with number 3 to say pick a small area and stuff like that. I don't know if I can do it, even something small. See, that's what I'm saying is I didn't pick that one, so then don't give me a reply from Vivian with that one. But okay, I don't know, even something small. What if we just sorted items without throwing anything away yet? Every room is full. I haven't had guests over in 3 years. Does this isolation make the hoarding easier or harder to manage? 3 years, choose 3 items today and practice sitting with the discomfort. Okay. Easier, I think. Nobody sees the mess or judges me. So you're hiding from reality. That makes sense, but isolation can also worsen the problem. You're right. I do miss having people in my life. Could we maybe set up some kind of support system? Sure, find someone to judge. Let's create a list of people you can check in weekly. Perfect. I'll work on this list this week. Thank you very much, Vivian. Have a lovely day. Good luck. Bullying, academic pressure. Yeah, I think Clayton was next, right? Clayton was next, yes, and then bullying. Bullying is the last scheduled one. The walk-ins we will have to discuss. This will go us to 5,800, and then bullying will go us to 6,000. Okay, Mrs. Clayton, I can't handle the pressure anymore. You've got academic pressure. Okay, let me guess. We're going to talk about her childhood of her parents giving her pressure about this stuff. Yes. Let's create a realistic study schedule you can actually stick to this week. Panicking over grades. What specific situation triggers your strong feelings of academic pressure? I guess it's mostly during exams and when assignments pile up together. Those feelings are valid. Let's work through this together at your pace. I don't know if I can commit to anything right now. It's okay to start small. Even 10 minutes of focus work counts. Thanks. I think breaking it down like that might actually help me. The worst part is my parents accepting straight A's like it's easy. Straight A's from their couch while okay. Have you tried talking to your parents about setting more realistic expectations to the other? I'm scared they'll be disappointed or think I'm not trying hard enough. Write down, okay, your worth isn't worth isn't defined by their approval. You're doing your best already. That really helps. I forgot that sometimes when I'm overwhelmed by everything, I feel a bit better now. Like maybe I can manage this. Good luck managing those terrifying bees. Okay, you've got this. Reach out if you need support before next session. Try one strategy this week and we'll review your work. Okay, you can talk to me anytime, dude. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. See, and this is where the online meetings can come in. She is not feeling well by tomorrow, so she can just call in, and then we can see her on Monday as well. Please come in, Mr. Andres Armenta. Oops, I'm in the door. Andres Armenta, bullying. And boom. The kids at school keep making fun of me every single day. That sounds really difficult, and I'm here to help you through this. I guess I just don't know if anyone would ever believe me. See, that's where there was a reply of, have you told anybody or something like that? Believe me. Have you talked to a teacher or parent about what's happening? They follow me around and take pictures to post online with mean comments. How does their behavior make you feel about going to school? I feel sick every morning, and sometimes I pretend I'm too sick. Avoid school is a symptom, but we need to address the root cause. Your physical reactions show how serious this situation has become for you. Thank you for taking this seriously and not dismissing how I feel. Not a problem, dude. I'm glad I can come. I came in today, even though it was really hard. Keep working on the steps. You've made real progress today, and I'm here whenever you need support. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening and caring. So, if you have any issues, feel free, any problems, anything, feel free to come and join my Discord. We have professionals doing this on a daily life if you want to chat. So, yeah, let's talk to trust issues. Ariel Dominic. And then you are hypersomnia, Jason Ali. Hypersomnia is you're sleeping too much, right? If I remember correctly. Insomnia is not enough, hypersomnia is too much. I think. You are trust issues. I just can't trust anyone anymore, not even the people closest to me. What specific, you're okay, that sounds really difficult, and I'm glad you felt safe sharing that, yeah. I don't know if I should even be talking about this with you. Take your time, there's no pressure to share anything you're not ready for. Thank you for understanding, it feels more than you might think. I push people away before they can hurt me, even when I'm lonely. Do you think isolation protects you or just confirms your worst fears? What might happen if you took one small risk with someone trustworthy? I guess I'm scared they'll prove me right and hurt me too. That fear is valid, but staying isolated guarantees the loneliness you dread. I appreciate your patience with me. I'll try to work on this. Do you think I'll ever feel safe enough to really trust again? Yes, and I'll be here to support you through each step forward. Remember to be patient with yourself as you practice opens up more. I will. Thank you. I had to do this really. Not a problem, dude. I'm happy I could help. Paranoia and insomnia. Can I just get in here? Cool. Ali, please come in. We are at 6,200. Let's get the marketing manager. Fantastic. You will probably be in your office. 2 more. Oh my word. Nice. Oh my word. Social media command center. Community growth hacks. Yes. And I don't know why there's beer on the floor. You should not be drinking on the job. Thank you. Please come in, guys. I would really like to chat to you. We've got so many people. Let's just close the door. It's not a patient stopping. Ali, how are you? I sleep 12 hours a day and I'm still exhausted all the time. What do you think might be causing the excessive need for sleep? I don't know. Maybe stress or something deeper is going on here. Your awareness of the problem is the first important step forward here. I'm not sure that will help, but I guess I can try. See, I didn't say what we can do, but yeah, I was just supportive, but okay. It's okay to feel uncertain. We'll work through this together gradually. Thank you. I really need to hear that kind of support today. I've missed work 3 times this morning because I can't wake up. Maybe your missing work suggests this is a severe impact to your daily function and responsibilities. Yes, it's affecting everything, and I feel like I'm losing control completely. Losing control is frightening, but seeking the help is regaining control right now. Let's identify which life areas are most effective, prioritize, address them. The work and relationships are suffering. We should definitely prioritize those areas. Should I make any change to my routine before the evaluation happens? Write down everything you notice and we'll build a plan from there. Sounds like a plan. That's how it is. I appreciate your guidance through all of this. Not a problem. Thank you very much, Ali. Have a lovely day. I don't know who was next. Insomnia, paranoia. Okay, so this will be our last 4 clients, I guess. Julia Higger, insomnia. I haven't been able to sleep through the night in weeks. Insomnia. Was just mentioning this. Let's start a sleep journal. What thoughts keep running through your mind when you're laying awake? Let's start a sleep journal to track your while you're in. I'm worried about everything. Work, deadlines, money, my health, everything really. Let's create a worry time early in the day. Those worries sound overwhelming, especially when you need rest. I'm not sure if that will help. See, that was with let's make a sleep schedule in the morning or something. But I guess I could try. Start small. Just write down your bedtime and wake time. It's okay to feel uncertain about trying something new. Really, do you help with this? My mind races the moment I lie down at night. Sounds like your brain is running a marathon without you. Try the 4-7-8 breathing technique before bed. I've heard of that. How does it work exactly? You breathe in deeply and it calms your nervous system. That makes sense. I'll try it tonight. I feel hopeful that I'll improve my sleep. I believe in your ability to sleep well again. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Perfect, Higa. I really do appreciate it. Paranoia is next. Nobody else. Okay, cool. Sarah. Ooh, sorry, Mrs. Higa. There we go. Perfect. Elena She. And there we go. Elena with paranoia. I think people are watching me and talking about me behind my back. That sounds really distressed and I want to understand what you're experiencing. What specific? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things that aren't really there. So that was, yeah, that was this is a reply to the number 3 answer. It's okay to question your perception. That takes a lot of courage. Thank you. I've been so scared to even admit I might be wrong. My neighbor installed a camera and I think it's pointing at my window. Have you considered talking to your neighbor directly about the camera placement? What would your neighbor gain from monitoring? Okay. I'm too afraid they'll get angry or do something worse to me. Your fear is valid and we can work on building your confidence gradually. I feel a bit better now, knowing I can take things one step. I still feel very nervous, but I think I can try some of this. You're doing great work, and I'll see you in our next session. Thank you. I appreciate looking forward to working on this. Next is seasonal depression. Yeah, that's also a real thing. Seasonal depression comes with other mental disorders as well, like bipolar and depression. Nobody's... What? Is it the dog? Okay, I'm going to sit with an open door. Just ignore that it's open. Every winter I feel so low, like I can't get out of bed. The reason for this is because the sun is so much less and your eyes need the sunlight and that. That's why in spring you also get depressed. Every winter I feel okay. Tell me more about when the feeling starts and what triggers them. So okay, let's create a morning routine. Okay, I'm not sure where to begin. It just happens every year. Your feelings are valid and we can work through this together. Sound like you need, okay, try tracking your mood daily. Feels like you're valid. I don't know if I have the energy to do that at all. See, that was where it was tracking your stuff. You can start small with just 5 minutes of morning light exposure. Thank you for understanding. I really try. It's the lack of sunlight makes everything feel hopeless and draining. That's what I said. You're acting like the sun. Okay. Seasonal depression affects your serotonin levels and circadian rhythm. That is correct. That makes sense. How do I actually fix it? Vitamin D supplements and outdoor walks can help regulate your brain chemistry. This is actually very, very good information for you out there that have seasonal depression and that. Look at this as well. I'm ready to make changes and feel better. Start those supplements today and report back to me next week. I'll do that. Thanks for the guidance. No, thank you very much, Mrs. Marina. And we're done. Yeah. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing? Have a lovely day, Mrs. Marina. Remember, go and get the medication. It would be cool to have like a pharmacy or a clinic or something where people can buy the medicine and then that gives us money as well. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. So let's just close that door then. I think it's because of Karen. Yeah. Okay. This is Koi, health anxiety. I keep thinking every little pain means I have something seriously wrong. When did you first notice yourself checking your body for symptoms? That must feel overwhelming to carry that worry with you constantly. I guess I just need someone to understand how real this feels. What would help you feel more in control of these worries? Your feelings are valid and we can work through this. Okay, that one. I check my heart rate about 50 times a day. What do you think triggers the urge to check your heart? Let's develop some strategies to reduce how often you check yourself. That sounds helpful, but I'm worried I can't break the habit. We can start with reducing checking by just 1 time tomorrow. Change takes time and I'll support you through every small step. I feel more hopeful knowing I don't have to fix everything immediately. Correct. I'm glad we talked through this. It actually helped me today. Remember to track your progress and we'll review it next week. I will. Thank you for believing I can do this. Yes, you can. Hi, Sigmund. Bye, Sigmund. Have a lovely evening, buddy. There we go. Fantastic. We can't close that door. Bye-bye, Karen. And bye-bye, Sarah. You do have the keys? Yes. Tomorrow is Friday. Nice. Have a lovely evenings, ma'am. I need to go home and sleep. There we go. Fantastic. Let's start the next day. And I'm wondering if I'm going to have more patients now because we've got the marketing manager. That would be interesting. Let's check. How are you doing in Yar? Okay. What's on your shirt? Nice. Thank you for being here, Kayla. Let us go in here and see. Sarah, how many people are on my schedule today? Oh my word, it's filled up. Start the day. Body dysmorphia, family conflict, emotional repression, people pleasing, bipolar disorder, cynicism. I wonder if there is going to be more walk-ins then. Damn. On a Friday, we are stacked. We have started our day. Yes. Yes, we have. Thank goodness we can close the doors. Hi, Sigmund. Hi, Karen. I think I said hi to Sarah. I'll do that after. Body dysmorphia. Can't stop thinking about how hideous my nose looks. Dude, your nose looks perfect to me. I hear you, and those feelings are valid and worth exploring together. I guess I'm afraid people are staring at me all the time. I understand to feel self-conscious when anxious about our bodies. What if we explore some techniques to manage those anxious moments? I avoid mirrors and cancel plans because I feel so ugly. Let's work on gradual reducing avoidance beyond behaviors with small manageable steps. How do you think these behaviors are affecting your daily life? I've lost jobs and relationships because I just can't function. That sounds incredibly difficult, and you're brave for sharing this. Thank you for validating my struggle. It really helps me. I want to keep coming back and working on this. You're showing real courage today, and I look forward to continue. I really appreciate it. See you next week. Thank you very much. What is next is family conflicts. For real, please come in. And then Mrs. Armstrong is next. Let's go in, let's go in, let's go in. Perfect. Haha. Kiara Kirill. Really awesome name. My mom and sister won't talk to me anymore after our fight. Sounds like you really know how to... Okay, let's explore what might have caused this rift between you. I guess I never thought about what I might have done wrong. Start by you are family conflict. Okay, start by listing what you just said during the argument. Recognizing that is an important... Okay, listing. We fought about my dad's estate and who gets what. Consider scheduling a money conflict often masks deeper feelings about grief and loss. Consider scheduling a family meeting to discuss the estate calmly. That might work, but I'm worried they'll refuse to come. Maybe they're just avoiding you. Okay, their initial reaction doesn't determine the final outcome. Send individual... No, final outcome. I feel more hopeful about reaching out to them now. I think I know what I need to do. Try not to mess this up. Okay, keep me updated. I'm confident you can work through this with your family. That was a quick one. You are next. And then you, Eden Farm, people pleasing. Yeah, that's also a real thing. There we go, sweet. Mrs. Armstrong, emotional repression. I feel like I'm constantly holding everything inside and can't let go. What do you think prevents you from expressing these feelings outwardly? Maybe it started when I was younger. I don't really know. Can you recall one recent moment when you held back your emotions? I get angry but swallow it down until I feel numb. Swallowing your anger just makes you weaker. Okay, does the numbness protect you from feeling something even more painful underneath? Yeah. Maybe I'm afraid if I start feeling, I won't be able to stop. Do you rather feel nothing forever than risk actually living your life? What if we explore that fear in a controlled way together? Yeah. I'm willing to try exploring it here where I feel safe enough. This feels like the first real step forward I've taken in years. You've shown real courage today. I look forward. Practice allowing one feeling fully this week. Okay. Session. Thank you for believing in me. I really needed that today. Fantastic. You're next. People pleasing, then bipolar. No, I don't think we're going to get walk-ins. Because we are so fully stacked today, I don't think we're going to get walk-ins. And this episode is quite long, but I'm going to finish this week, so sit back and relax and enjoy. I just can't say no to anyone, and it's completely exhausting me. Sounds like you're carrying a heavy burden trying to help everyone. I guess I'm scared of what people will think if I refuse. That fear is very real, and it makes sense you'll feel that way. Thank you for understanding. I really needed to hear that. My boss keeps piling work on me because I never refuse anything. Yeah, I know that feeling. Let's practice a script for declining your boss next unrealistic requests. I could say I'm at capacity and suggest they ask someone else. That's an excellent approach, clear and professional. I feel more confident about trying this now. I'm starting to see how I can actually change this. I'm proud of your progress. Try not to okay, remember to practice that boundary before our next session. I will. Thank you for pushing me forward. Anytime, buddy. Bipolar and then cynicism. Please come in. Have a seat, Mr. Freeman. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sigmund. Say hi to Mr. Freeman. Bipolar disorder. Okay. I can't handle these mood swings anymore. They're destroying my life. Can you describe what happens when your mood starts to shift? Well, it's like everything speeds up or slows down without warning. That's uncertain. We should develop some. Okay, that's uncertainly must really difficult to live with every day. It's hard to explain, but I feel like I'm losing control. Losing control is frightening, but recognizing it is an important first step. Thank you for understanding. It means a lot to hear that. When I'm manic, I spend all my money and burn every bridge. But remember, with bipolar, it's not just manic. You've got the highs and the lows. So remember that. So you've got manic where you spend all your money and burn bridges. And then you've got the downside where it's depression and stuff like that. Sounds like you enjoy. What do you think triggers these manic episodes for you? Lack of sleep definitely makes it worse. Stress too, probably. Yeah, my doctor always says I need to sleep at least from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. or around about those hours. So if I go and sleep at 10, then if I wake up at 6, I need to sleep at 10, stuff like that. Lack of sleep, definitely. Those are real valuable insight into your condition. Thank you. It helps to know I'm right track. What else can I do to manage this better? Keep up the good work. You're doing real well. Maybe, okay, monitor your sleep and mood, then report back to me. I'll do my best. See you next week. Thank you very much, Mr. Freeman. And then Jasmine Duarte. Oh, my word. Please come in, guys. Please come in. I can't phase through everything. Financial anxiety, victim mentality, and perfectionism. Okay. We've got a fully stacked Friday. Jasmine Duarte, cynicism. I don't trust anyone anymore. Everyone just disappoints you in the end. That sounds like a real heavy burden to carry around every day. I guess I didn't always see this was a way about everything. It takes courage to admit that things weren't always like this. Thank you for saying that. It really is heavy. My ex-best friend spread rumors about me to everyone we knew. Let's work on rebuilding trust with one small step this week. Does cynicism protect you or isolate you from meaningful connections? I think it protects me, but I feel lonely all the time. Is your cynicism based on everyone or just some people? Lonely is what you deserve. No, loneliness is often more painful than the risk of disappointment. That really resonates with me. Loneliness is eating me alive. Maybe I can start seeing people and individuals again. You're making real progress. Keep moving. Keep noticing the differences between people this week. Keep moving forward with hope. I will. Thank you for support and guidance. Thank you very much. Next. Okay, I think this is our last patience for the week. Perfectionism. Yes. That is also a very difficult one. This is going to be about childhood. Parents always wanting the best. I can't submit anything unless it's absolutely perfect, and it destroys me. Where do you think this need, perfection, origin came from? Parents always expecting the best from me. Told you. Could you try one task this week where you aim for completion? I'll miss deadlines and opportunities because I can't let go of details. See, that's not a reply to what I said. What would be one tiny imperfect thing you could do this week? Maybe I could send one email without checking it 10 times. That's a great start. How does that idea feel to you? Terrifying. Hopefully, honestly, but maybe also a little bit freeing. I'm willing to try, even though it makes me really anxious. Remember, action beats perfection. Try not to overthink. I'm proud of your willingness to try something different. Thank you. I appreciate it first time. Not a problem, dude. I'll see you next week. Let's go victim, and then financial anxiety will be lost. Cool. I just want to close this door. Victim mentality. Perfect. Let's have a sit down. Okay, Sydney Stevenson. Victim mentality. Nothing ever goes right for me. Everyone always treats me so badly. That sounds really difficult. Tell me more about what you're experiencing. I guess I'm not sure where to start. It just feels overwhelming. Take your time. We can work through this together at your pace. Thank you. I really needed to hear that from someone. My family never listens and my boss always blames me for everything. Let's focus on what you can control in these relationships. I suppose I could try speaking up more instead of staying quiet. Speaking up won't help if you're just okay. How will you practice speaking up in a safe situation first? You're right. I need to stop waiting for things to change. I'm nervous, but I think I can. Okay, great. Remember to practice and we'll discuss. Try not to. I'm proud of you. Willingness. See you next week. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Perfect. That just feels like we didn't really discuss anything, but okay. And you can open and close it. There we go. Perfect. Thomas Nakamoto. Financial anxiety. I can't sleep at night because I keep worrying about money. What specific about your finances keeps you awake at night? Let's create a budget. Okay. Well, I'm not sure exactly. I just feel overwhelmed and out of control. Out of control sounds like you're making a nope. Write down 3 specific. That feeling of being overwhelmed is valid and we can work through it. I guess I could try that. See, now this is a reply to making a list of 3 things for what you can use with your money and stuff. Maybe you're just avoiding, okay, starting is often the hardest part, but I'll help you through it. Really appreciate you saying that to me. My credit card debt keeps growing and I can't seem to stop spending. What emotion do you feel right before you make an impulsive purchase? I think I feel anxious or empty, like I'm trying to fill something. Let's expose. Understanding those triggers is the first step towards healing and change. That means a lot. I've never thought about it that before. This gives me something concrete to think about between now and next time. You're doing great work here. Keep thinking about those deeper needs. I'll hear about you today. Correct. And we made so much money today. Next time with the new updates and that we can get the assistant therapist. It's going to do very well. Okay, bye-bye Sigmund. Please be safe and I will catch you next time, hey? Bye-bye Karen. You guys take care of each other. This is the last week of our first month of therapy. I will see you guys. Bye-bye Sarah. Please take care of Sigmund and Karen. I will see you as well when there's a big update. And then still just nothing. And then last but not least, Kayla, I will see you when I come back. There is a... It's so flat. There is a... Sarah and Karen and Sigmund is in the office. Feel free to go and talk to them. I will be back soon. Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to close your door. And yes, bye-bye you 4. I'll see you later. Then we close. And then that is the close of this week. And Steam achievement unlocked for completing your first month as a licensed therapist. There we go. Let's quickly check our schedule. It's probably going to be a full day because of our marketing manager. Oh, not that bad. And let's pay our bills. Perfect. Store will be here as well. And all of that will be sorted. I just want to say thank you for so much for watching and sticking all the way to the end here. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This was our first month of being a therapist, and there is still going to be a whole lot of updates, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. Remember, this is a solo developer, and they're putting their life and soul into this game. So the link will be in the description. Go and wishlist this game. Otherwise, you can buy it for yourself and experience it for yourself as well. That said, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.